Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where today we're going to be building another level. What is technically level 7. But, that should be not too much of an issue, right? It's basically just going to be in the direction that it needs to be brought in, right? So yeah, this would be fine enough. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Okay. So this one is going to be mostly a water-based level. I think it's going to focus on being a more open space. So we're going to have like a nice open area where the water is. I guess technically we don't have to use up the whole level either. So like for instance, we could just have like a rock here essentially. Yep, a rock. And then we could just use up the rest of this here to get some more space going. Now, I think what I have planned for this one particular level is that there's going to be a lock here that you want to try to get to. So, like, separate this a little bit. And you've got the finish just right here. I'd say right about here. Now that I got the baseline set up, let me go to my gameplay objects real quick. And then put in the locks that need to be placed. I feel like this one's going to be pretty simple lock-wise. There's going to be 2 locks here. There's going to be a key in here. And then there's going to be probably 2 keys in here you got to get. I just got to figure out what I need for most of this. Which it shouldn't be too difficult, right? One would imagine. So right now, let's just build the level out like normal. Without any water just yet. I feel like that's probably the easiest way we can go about doing something like this. Alright, and if we... Actually, yeah, wait, hold on. If we want this to be counterclockwise... Like, if it's counterclockwise, then... How would I have it set up to where this is going to be... I mean, unless we had, like, lava here. But if we did have lava here... See, I don't want this to be too difficult, right? So we could do something like this, right? Yeah, just do that. Have, like, a nice little open space. There's lava here. Enemy passes through here, they'll be here. Unless we just have one enemy here. Which should be fine, right? Yeah, counterclockwise, that's what we need. We'll just have one enemy and put him right here. Doesn't have to be 2 every time. What are you doing, cat? You see your friend out there? There we go, counterclockwise. And if this is what we're doing, let's get a little lava here. Funny to have lava here in a place that's mostly filled with water, but that's fine. We'll have this look like there's just a nice little hill here. But yeah, I should open this up and get this ready to go so I can get the levels template made. I forgot about that tidbit. Damn it. That's annoying. Alright, so let's see. We're going to be going into a nice big water section here. There's going to be enemies going around the place. Now I got too many of those to work with here, right? Now let's have this one be or clockwise based. So your objective is to get a key that's going to be right up here. Right, cat? Make this look like it's a face of some sort. Okay, you're still going. There you go. I'm going to go on ahead. Actually, let me bring this up in case it's in an area that YouTube will get pissed. Oh no, it's in Sonic Adventures 2 thumbnail. That should be fine. But I'm going to still bring up the level template anyways and just get this set up. There we go. Alright, there we go. And there we go, even further. Oh yeah, I also need this, which this one should be fine. There's no images here to have to worry about. Original, secondary, paint maze. Next to that thing, if you want to see that, or at least see one of that, it's on my subscribe star. It has Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, as well as Celine, all on the Pounder coaster. That's right, most people would just try to hide that. Me, I'm like, yeah, I made that. I am the one who made that. Yes, me. You should purchase it. It would be nice if you did. Okay, we're going to have this area be somewhat constrained, and there will be some easier paths and some difficult paths. Most of this is underwater, right? You just got a whole bunch of enemies in the area trying to prevent you from getting to where you need to get to. And from here, you have at least 2 different paths you could take, right? I would say 2. Maybe we, like, branch that one downwards here. Try to open this area up a little bit. So now you get into here, and you got 2 obstacles to have to get through. There we go. And I'm glad these keys are brighter. Alright. So there's going to be our first key here. We're going to have our next key here, and our next key probably here. As for the enemies, should be easy enough, right? I think this one should be counterclockwise. Or clockwise, I mean, not counterclockwise, you fool. So that one will be a 1. And that one will be a 3. Now, I don't want to put too many enemies in here because this is still a relatively simple level, right? You're going to be on a timer trying to collect the things that you need to collect. I would say if this area isn't getting used, we could at least make it look like a closed off area, right? Yeah, we could probably do something like that. Have some enemies here, some enemies here, and have a long water path that's forcing you to go down maybe here? You know, that's a good question. If I brought this a bit further upwards, and we did something like this for this part of the level, we can have more enemies here at least. Maybe have even more of them here. And most of this just be water. And you get into the next section over here. Alright, aside from that, we should at least have some enemy here. Alright. Maybe an enemy here. I don't want too many enemies, but at least a decent amount of enemies here would be nice. And remember, you're underwater, so you gotta kind of go quickly to make your move. And since this is this one is just mostly water, I'd say primarily just because it's like, hey, this is the water level. This is letting you know that this area is mostly just made of water. You see, I could put that there, or I could put counterclockwise. I mean, counterclockwise would make sense, right? Put the vertical enemies here instead. This one's just, you gotta surpass the vertical enemies. Use this, and then use your timing wisely. As soon as the enemy goes up, boom, 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 boom. Is that too much? 1, 2, 3, and 75, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be too much. I don't want it to be too difficult. This is only the second zone, after all. Trying to find a good balance on how difficult these levels should be. It's a little tricky. Yeah, clockwise is what we would want here. I guess we could probably have a horizontal enemy here, though. Yeah, that works. Shiny. Anyways, let's see. Most of this is going to be water, right? You want to try to go through this as quickly as you can, and as precisely as you can. I don't think I need another enemy there, but if I do want to make one, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. I think you're going to be going through a nice, lengthy path to get to here. And we'll see if that works. It sure should work, right? Alright, now here comes the part that's going to be a little annoying. The water section. I'll just hide everything real quick, save everything again. Now for the water. I don't know why the tar is ahead of the water, but whatever. Remember, water goes under the enemies. As much as it would be nice for that to not be the case, I don't think we can just do it like that as simply as we'd like to think we could. Water has to be underneath the enemies. I feel like... Oops. Wait. There we go. I feel like the path that leads you from here to get to this one safe path down here, that should be fine, right? Should be able to get to there, right? And then I'll do a quick hide of the enemy. I can make sure that we got everything in here where it needs to be. I mean, I don't have enough experience with the water yet to know if I can get to there within 7 seconds. That's why we just build it out, see if it's the right length, and if it isn't, we change it, basically. There's not much we can change in some of this area. Okay, so you're brought into a big water section here. Yeah, I would say let this area be cleared out. It doesn't need any more obstacles here. Let this area be mostly water. That's the point of this level. You gotta go through it as quickly as you can, because if you don't, you'll drown. So you gotta keep track of the enemy's position, and then determine when is the time to move. And that is the point of the water levels. See, now the thing here is, do I want to go by the rule of everything but enemies has to have, like, no space underneath it? With the enemies, at the very least, I don't know. Now let me just hide the enemies real quick and see if I got everything space filled in. I did not. This one is not filled in. There we go. Now, where's all the water at? I can't tell if there's any under the walls. Oh, that's pretty much gone, right? The keys are the only ones that have the open space there. I mean, I guess we could have the water be a bit more outward, right? Now leave that one like this. This is fine. Oh wait, right. How could I forget? I still technically need to use this to make the frickin' or to test the frickin' levels out. I put this away thinking I didn't need it, but I do still need it. Because the stupid keyboard is still broken. I mean, the W and Q key can still be used, it's just not really good. Okay, we're going to go on ahead and save, and then we're going to test this out. And hopefully you won't be a broken piece of shit. Maximize this and hope nothing gets right. There we go. Alright. Not a problem. It's pretty simplistic, really. Alright. That's not too difficult. I mean, for me, it's not too difficult. For people who don't really fully know how to, do this, they're gonna wait, what direction are you guys going in? Oh, shoot, that's a horizontal enemy. That's not what I wanted. How the hell did I fuck that up? Why are you a horizontal enemy? You're not supposed to be horizontal. You're supposed to be clockwise. You fool. Alright, do it again, I guess. These are rookie mistakes, fool. I guess you can't really tell the difference between these enemies. I wonder if you could just do this without the... Yeah, you could do at least that part without the sprint mechanic. I'm not doing that yet. Alright, well, fuck that one up, why don't you? Yeah, the enemies were perfectly in sync for me there. Alright. Theoretically, this shouldn't be too difficult. And you gotta yep, okay, there was a fucking terrible timing there for me. It's fine. I can get through this pretty quickly. Yeah, I know that. I don't think... Yeah, 2 enemies there just makes that unnecessarily difficult. Maybe we should go get that one first. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet? I don't know when to go. Oh, I did the dodge. Are you perfectly in line with that? Yeah, no, you're perfectly in line with that. I'm going to move the enemy. I'm going to continue with the level to test the rest of it out, but I'm going to move that guy. He is not supposed to be perfectly aligned. Alright, I gotta not do that. I'm dying. I'm drowning. I have no lung capacity. Oh, shoot. Oh, I had more than enough time there. Are you kidding me? 7 seconds just don't feel like that. Oh, wait, not fine. Yeah, that wasn't too difficult. Alright, hold on now. You are definitely not where you need to be. Are you kidding me? You need to be lined up in a very particular manner that makes that at least easier for the players to get past. Now, where are you going to line up here? I don't like that one. How about I move you over here? Now, where are you going to be here, I question? Perfectly lined up with the enemy there, allowing you to wait for them to pass. How about this is a good idea. How about this? Okay, no, you need to go back one more. But I guess it still looks good because that does look nice. Okay, how about this? Yeah, it lines up with the enemy. Well, yeah, it lines up with the enemy. It kind of just makes it like, what is the purpose of this obstacle? Just to prevent you from getting down there with ease? I guess so, yeah. It prevents you from going down there and you have to go around. Oh, yeah. See? It's like a little wave current. You can't exactly get down. I mean, I guess you probably could. I guess you go down as soon as he goes down, and you go right, and you go right. That's, I mean, you could go against the current. It is possible, but you gotta be very quick about it. As for everything else, I mean, getting to that little thing there is not that difficult. I mean, I'll do it now. Why not? Yeah, you got like more than enough time. You got 2 seconds to spare, basically. Alright, perfect. Alright, now that that's been taken care of, I don't need you any. Well, I am going to need you when I go on ahead and run this, but I'm not going to worry about it now. Alright, now we build this level. I say this is fine. I don't need to make insanely difficult and unique looking levels. Some levels that just have a particular design and don't look too special to have in between is a good thing to have. But not too many of those. I mean, I do kind of like some of the aspects of this level, though. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, wait, hold on. Give me the water. Can I do this without any problems? Good. Because technically I didn't even really need to do it like that, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, because now I could just go on ahead, run this through with a white, and then, well, that's not where you're supposed to go. That's also not where you're supposed to go. Put a red there. Yeah, you're like met up with dodging enemies, and then once you've gotten past the enemy section, you then have to deal with getting through long water section. Which I say is a good thing. And now, I don't know how far that needs to be. It looks like it could be like a good solid 4. Yes, it is. Alright, awesome. That's great. That's fantastic. Now, where else? I mean, it takes that much to get over there. Do you think you could? I mean, you have a lot of time to spare, right? But I guess that's just one path you take if the enemy goes down and you're like, oh shit, I can't make it. And that's what I'm going to be testing out to see if you can get up there without dying. Which you probably can. Definitely do like this little thing, whatever the hell it is. It's like a squid of some kind in the landscape. It's funny to think that that just exists like that, you know? There's just some random ass squid-shaped obstacle in the way of everything. Alright, hold on, I got all the other walls here to place. I do wonder what other people's routes would take when they go through here, because there are some routes that don't make much sense. Like, why would you be going down this route when you'd be going down that route and get close to where you get to? Some people might take that route. Who can say, really? But I got my own route. And all the keys are all in one spot. Not really that difficult, to say the least. And now we've got a lava. It's mostly just there as a mean to allow this little guy to do his thing. Part of it feels like an unnecessary obstacle, but if you go down that route, then everything feels like an unnecessary obstacle. So something has to be an obstacle. I mean, to some people, like me for instance, it feels like it's not even a problem. Because you get to it. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, hold on. And I also forgot about this. Good. Yeah, for some people like me, it's not that big of an issue to get through. Sometimes you do have little hiccups here and there, but those are just hiccups. They're easy enough to pass by. Seeing if the walls are in place first, as well as some of the objects that are important. Try not to drown in the water, broskies. You'll be good. Okay, the player is not needed. The enemies all seem to be in the locations that they need to be in. Nope, I am wrong. I forgot about this guy. Alright, do that again, but now top the bottom. Okay, that's good. There's 2 in that room, 1 in that room, 1 down there, 4 in that section. So many in this section, but they all seem to be where they need to be. That seems to be good. This is a good thing to do every now and again, just to make sure that everything is what it needs to be. And if you don't do it right, then you're kind of screwing yourself. It's not consistency, or consistent, and I want it to be consistent. Okay, good. That's taken care of. Alright, no, this is gonna save... Wait, no, I gotta crop it first, so... Crop. Right there. Yes, crop. Now we save that as, go to textures, go to zone 2, go to pinge, and then just take this and make this level 7. That should be good. I don't think I need this open anymore. I'm going to bring this back over to here. Close that out, and I'll just minimize it for now. But I think that's everything here. Alright, I'm going to exit out of this mode, and I'm going to go over to my grasslands real quick. Grid space. And go to my levels. Okay, I believe this one is 4B, right? Yeah, 4B. Okay, good. Alright, let's do this. Sometimes I wish I could have this as default. 1 and point. Apply. Yeah, there we go. I wish that would just be the default for this one. It'd be so much easier if that was the case. Alright, just copy this one. Call this one a 7. Just go over to here. Put in 7. Go over to my materials and put this right here. Let me just go over to the player. Which, don't forget, I can hide the player. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the player mark. The player was right there. Now hide the player. I think that's how that works, right? Yeah. That's how that works. And, yeah, you're already going into this Zone 2 Level 7, which I have preemptively placed within the build. Nothing new occurs here. All the water-based things have been unlocked at that point. You can even do a quick check and test. I'm just going to I would build and run it, but then this is going to be running in the background. So I'm just going to build it now. Yes, build it in the same place that we have built it before. In Paint Maze, yes. Build it here. I don't think that's going to do anything different. And that should be all right. Man, we got through that pretty quickly. How much time has passed? 30 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, I can't go in there like that. Well, that sucks. Oh well, doesn't matter. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do next here, because I got to put in some more decorations in this place. Mostly the enemies now, and some other stuff, like more ice, more crates maybe, poison. Yeah, right now this one level is just focusing on water. Don't worry, there's still going to be some poison in it, but it's just focusing water, not level. This level, the first level of this path has all water and enemies and all the other stuff in it. As I said, there will be poison. It's just probably going to be in the second one. Oh, you've opened up. Good, great. I will just minimize you for now. And we'll probably just call it there once we've completed this, right? I'm trying to make sure there's not a lot of shit. Now look at all that poison there and some poison there. I don't know what else I could do here. Outside of just the other stuff, the enemies and whatnot. We don't need that many enemies. More poison would help. Splatter that around the place a little bit. Just to kind of give us some more poison aesthetic. I guess this one would mostly just be ice then? You see that this area here is like a little... I mean, this is on an island. There's not really much you can do here with this, just an island, right? If you want a water challenge, you're going to need more water. Like how there's a bridge here. We're going to get more poison, though. So, now that that's been taken care of, we're going to go on ahead, close that out. That's probably the end of that. Now I'm going to start this up and hopefully quickly close this out. Close it out! There we go. Hopefully. Yeah, you can see the mouse doing its thing. It's doing its thing right here, right now. I think. There it is. Alright, let me pull this back out again. Please. Run fine. I don't know how much more I can optimize this. This computer just cannot handle the zones. I don't know why. Alright, we're here. We gotta go down here. Let's just try to get out of this zone real quick. Or out of the zone screen real quick. Alright, let's go. It's not that difficult. But again, keep in mind, brain, it does not need to be difficult. It's the second zone. It should be easy. Alright, this one changed a bit, but that's fine. It still allows me to get out without too many issues. Alright. Okay. Wait for this guy to pass. Just follow him. Wait for that guy to pass. Oh shoot. I can't make the move I want to make. I have to go this way. It really relies on where the hell the enemies are at, that's for certain. And I want to try not to die too many times on this save if I can help it. Whoa, I did it! Compared to the other levels... I mean, compared to the other levels should be easy enough, right? Let me just go back to the levels that we've done here. I'm curious to see the difficulty spike, if there is any. And I got that there. Can't get that, gotta go around. I mean, this one is mostly just like, hey, here's the ice mechanic. Figure out how to use it, basically. Kill enemy, kill enemy. I mean, this one's a bit longer because it's more puzzle-oriented. The other one was more enemy dodging-oriented. So of course this one would take time to complete because this one is more different. Okay, you want to go up here. Well, this one's technically more patience-oriented. It is technically patience-oriented, right? Yeah, it's not a problem. It gives you 2 enemies there you gotta destroy. You've destroyed the enemies before, so you should know how to do that by that point, right? Pass that guy. Unlock. Kill enemy. Put in water. I mean, to me that's easy, right? To me that feels pretty easy. Yeah, there's 2 ways to complete this. Which way would I want to complete it? I gotta go down and get access to this. What was the way again? There was another way to complete this, but I can't. Oh yeah, it was to go around. And use the crate to go up. Right. I mean, regardless, I still have to go all the way around anyways. Okay, this one was definitely interesting. Yeah, just go with the ice here, it doesn't really matter. Go this way, go that way. Yeah, this level's not difficult, it's just lengthy. I guess if you don't want to go down that route, you could just go down around and just do this. Boom. See, not a problem. That's not hard. It's just the other one is a bit, the down path is a bit, well, I guess it depends. Are you good at dodging enemies? Alright, we did what we need to do. We'll probably, next time we do a level, we'll probably build the first ice level. And also, I'm curious about something. I'm gonna go into my extras. I'm gonna do this while I don't have the entire computer just being like, I can't run this game! Because I can't run Unity games for some fucking reason. Yeah, most of the other walls are inverse-based. That one, I think, is clone-based. Inverse-based, I think, again. Inverse-based, I think? I don't think there's anything more there. That was just... Crates are fragile and can be destroyed by or affected by a large majority of... That's like a blanket statement, instead of saying, it drowns, sinks in water, stuck in tar, blown up by explosives. I think gate's another one. That one's a mover, that one's all done. Yeah, all the water-based stuff is done, so there's no reason for that. Ice is just one and done as soon as you go to it, so that's easy enough. That's tar, I think? That one's teleporters. Okay, yeah, we don't have anything else here, that's fine. I'm just doing this to check shit really quick. I'm gonna go to Mapology. Yeah, this seems to be running fine in the menus, it's just if it's in the zone for too long, it struggles. Yeah, we got the movement arrow, transition arrow, this one you unlock immediately. I think one of them's a shrine lock, I don't remember what the hell that one was. Bash Owl Tower, we got the skull lever, we haven't gotten to a lever yet. Yeah, most of this is just unlocked as soon as you get it. Whoa! Also, what do we have in our music library so far? Yep. Technically, we got more. Yeah, we do got more. It's just, right now, I haven't gotten to it yet, which is very annoying. I don't know when I'll be able to get to it. I've been struggling to keep up with all the other stuff that I have on my plate right now. It's very saddening. It really is. Well, that run fine today. Hopefully that stays like that. Alright, I'm done with this for now. So that's all the time I have for today, which is great. I completed another level. I like this level. It's not too difficult. It does take a little bit of time to complete, but it's pretty easy to do nonetheless. Which is something we should do for most of the levels in the beginning of this game, but having a puzzle is good. A puzzle that just has you sit there and thinking, how do I complete this puzzle while also dodging enemies? So, thank you all for watching today's episode of Game Crafters. I hope next episode will be finished with the second zone by placing all the enemies, poison, and all that stuff down. But for now, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that their playlist, and of course, previous episode of Game Crafters right over here, and the most recent episode of Raft, ROTC edition, right over here, where we are still building that Mega Raft. Takes a while, a lot of wood. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.